Welcome back to the Neon Press. I'm your host, Johan. Today we're going to be talking about Amazon. And yes, they're entering the NFT marketplace this time. They have been talking, and well, many other businesses as well, that crypto, Web 3.0, NFTs, all of this, if you're investing in it, then you're a fool. But here they are now announcing that they are entering the Web 3.0, and they're going to be having their own NFT marketplace. Essentially, they want a piece of the pie. They want a piece of every transaction when an NFT is bought or sold. And in this market, that happens 24/7. Now, we've already seen GameStop enter the Web3 space with their NFT marketplace they launched last year. Now Amazon is positioning themselves to do the same thing. It made sense that GameStop did it though first, since most NFTs that are bought and sold, well, at least the ones that they're hosting, are used inside of decentralized application video games or blockchain gaming, Web3 gaming, GameFi. So many different names, it needs to be condensed down to one, in my opinion, but you can take that money and, well, the NFTs, and use them in the game as your character, or a piece of land, or a bonus for your character, a utility. So GameStop made sense. But now Amazon's entering the space, and well, they've been known to enter into spaces because they want a piece of the pie. They know when something is going to be popping off. The first thing they started with books. Books allowed them to go from, libraries, Barnes & Noble, to Amazon Kindles and their digital marketplace. And of course, now we all use Amazon Prime to get pretty much everything we need. With that amount of exposure on Web 3.0, I can't imagine them having anything but positive influence on it, hopefully. But the real thing is that they have so much exposure already. So many people already know Amazon. So having a NFT marketplace on Amazon will bring so much exposure to the crypto space that who knows how much inflow we'll see at that time. But I'm not sure when this NFT marketplace will be coming. Is it just in the infancy of its production, or are they announcing it as it's something that's going to be happening later this year? Well, this article that I was taking a look at here by CryptoSlate, the Amazon to launch gaming-focused initiative. Let's see here. Spring 2023, that's what it was, yeah. So spring 2023, they're going to be launching their NFT gaming marketplace. So they're expecting something to happen. At least they want to be positioned so that when the bull market comes back for crypto, and it will, that they are there and ready to go, just ready to take transactions. They've already been there and established. And since it's Amazon, everybody already knows them. This is kind of the narrative that's been going around. They've been telling everyone, like you and me, not to invest in crypto, but they've been positioning themselves non-stop this entire time. We've seen companies sell off some of their IPs just to get themselves enough capital to position themselves inside of Web3. And they're telling us that we shouldn't be spending a dime on it. Yet they're willing to cut their businesses in half to just get inside. This is suspicious, to say the least. Now, is this what's really happening? I'm not sure, but we have to pay attention to the overall narrative for the US economy, especially, well, specifically what's coming out of Jerome Powell's mouth. He's the head of the Federal Reserve, and essentially we gotta wait until he starts cutting interest rates, and we're still raising interest rates. We haven't even gotten to the pause period yet. So this is just Amazon, in my opinion, getting themselves prepared, lining their ducks up in a row. But there's also another announcement that happened yesterday as well, and that Fidelity is also going to be launching their own NFT marketplace as well this year. Now, Fidelity is a massive brokerage that's well known because they allow you to trade stocks and options. But they've recently announced last year, in 2022, that they will be introducing crypto into their brokerage. You'll be able to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Tron, Avalanche, some of these major layer 1 coins that are then built upon. But with the announcement of their NFT marketplace, this makes a little bit more sense. I'm not sure if it's going to be rolled into one application, the stocks, options, crypto, and NFT, but it would honestly make the most sense just to make them two separate ones. Right now, I know they were trying to implement the crypto into the brokerage. They have an application you can use, which I do use myself too. You can use it to trade your stock and options on your phone. And I'm assuming that's where they're going to be moving their NFT marketplace to as well, since once you'll be able to buy your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avalanche, Polkadot, whatever, you'll be able to then take it over to the next tab and then use it inside of these decentralized applications. That would make the most sense in my opinion, but I'm not the one running the show over there in Fidelity or Amazon. So both of these companies though are huge. They have massive exposure to the general populace right now. The general populace that have I'll say general too much here. They have no idea essentially about how to even invest into crypto. They don't know the difference between a hot or a cold wallet. If you want to check out what a hot or cold wallet is, you can check out the videos. There's many. I made one before, and there's many out there for you to check out. But you need to be able to take custody of your own cryptocurrency in order to use it, in order to lend it out. And that's what I think all these businesses are trying to get in position so that they can be a part of all of these transactions, because you and me already know that banks don't offer much of a return for a stable investment, a CD essentially. That's about all they can offer you. And even with the bank runs happening right now, that doesn't seem all too safe. The ultimate safety is treasury bonds, but that doesn't have any exposure to the market. You put in 100,000, you're gonna earn 4,000 or 4% on your initial 100,000. So you'll walk away with $104,000. It's okay returns, guaranteed, and you don't lose your initial, but that initial is not exposed to anything in the market. So it has no potential to go up or down. Now this can be good for some, but in the market that we're in right now, everything is beaten so down heavily, it would make more sense to position yourself into an asset that not only gives you that 4 to 5% return, but it also has that exposure to the market. Something like Ethereum or Avalanche, Polkadot, again, all these layer 1 coins. You can take them over to various decentralized applications. Take Lido, for instance. You can take your Ethereum over there and earn a 4% interest on it yearly, on top of having Ethereum in your custody. And that's the main thing. It's in your custody. You own it. No one else owns it. And you can pull it out anytime. This essentially makes you your own bank. And since it's all on the blockchain, it's all a public ledger, very safe and secure. Of course, you have to be careful of scams, and no one's completely safe from that. Read your hex data whenever you're signing a new transaction. That's all I'll say about that. But it is far more advantageous. There's far more opportunity out there in crypto. And that's what these businesses know. So they're getting themselves positioned so that when you finally realize that these banks aren't going to offer you shit in comparison to what crypto can offer you, then they're already there. They'll take your money. But you can see through the veil, see through their smoke and mirrors, and you will be already buying in dollar cost averaging into something like this. Of course, none of this is financial advice, but this is a solo sport. I hope all of you stay safe and have a wonderful 2023. I'll see you on the blockchain, my friends.